Hey guys! So in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make my new bedspread. I think it's really cute and I like it a lot. Now for this tutorial I do not recommend that you do it if you are an impatient person or you're a new sewer. It took me quite a bit of time to make, and so that was kind of a bummer, and it wasn't the easiest thing to do. So if you are a new sewer, I don't think that you should do it, and if you're an impatient person, you probably won't finish it. So those are just two heads up that I want to give you guys. But feel free to try the tutorial if you want. Also, I would love it if you guys would post a video response, put a comment, or put a picture on my Facebook page if you ever do this tutorial, because I would love to see or hear about your own design, what color you did, if you did stripes or anything like that. That would be great to know. And yeah, let's just get right into this. The first thing that you're going to want to do is lay out your sheets just like I've done here. From there we are going to cut these 6-inch strips starting at the bottom and working our way all the way up. This is really easy to do. The strips don't have to be perfect. Just try and get them as close to 6 inches as you possibly can. Use a ruler and scissors, super easy. And if you want, you can fold the sheet in half, and that will speed up the time that it takes you to cut. But if you don't want to do that, don't worry about it. And just know that you're going to do this to every one of your sheets besides the one sheet that you're going to be using as your base. The base sheet we're just going to leave intact, and that's what we're going to sew these strips onto later. Once you've cut all your strips, you're going to start sewing them together in sets of 2. This is really easy to do. All you're going to do is take 2 of the strips and put them together. Then you're going to follow it to the other end of the strip, and you'll have your 2. What you're going to do is you're going to take out the stitches of both of those from the already sewn part of your sheets. Take out those stitches and then sew these 2 pieces together right there. Super easy to do. When you're done, it should look something like this. You have the 2 sheets put together. Super easy. From there, we're going to take the end of that double strip and we're going to fold it over like this, about 1/4 inch, and we're going to sew that all the way down just to clean up this edge. We don't want it to fray right there. So you're just going to sew like that. If you want to fold it twice to make it even cleaner, you can do that if you want. Just take a little bit more time. I don't think that you need to pin it. I think that you can just put it in the sewing machine and go as you sew. And this is what it should look like in the end. You'll have a clean edge like that all the way down. And then you'll have the one spot where you sewed the 2 strips together. And you're going to do that with every one of the strips that you cut, and then we'll move on to our next step. So once you've hemmed all of your strips, we are going to do a running stitch across the top of the strips where you haven't hemmed. Now this is so that we can gather our fabric up, and if you don't know what that means, it means we'll pull on one part of the string and we'll be able to pull all of the fabric together and make a ruffle just like that, and that's what's going to make the ruffle on our bedspread. To do that, we're just going to do a running stitch like I said. It looks kind of like this. Mine are about 1 inch apart. Hope you can see that. And it's really very simple to do. You can look it up on YouTube if you don't get it from this fast tutorial. All you have to do is basically put your needle down and then right back up. Down, up, and you can gather the fabric on your needle like I'm doing right now. Just going down and up, down, up, down, up, and then you can pull your needle through and pull all the thread through as well. This is super easy, and once you're done with that, if you wanted to gather it up, you could do that as well. So yeah, do that to all of your strips. Once you're finished doing the running stitch on all of your strips, we can begin putting the strips onto our base fabric. And this is really easy to do, it just takes a lot of time. So what you're going to do is you're going to pin the piece of fabric onto one side of your base fabric and then pin it onto the other side, both ends. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pull on your gather string and gather up all of your strip. Very simple to do. Then you're simply going to distribute the fabric all along the base fabric and then pin it down. I've pinned every few inches, basically everywhere that there is a fold in my fabric, but you can do it as often as you would like. It's very easy to do. And then once you've pinned it all down, just take it to your sewing machine and sew across. It'll look something like that when you're done. It doesn't have to be perfect because the piece on top of it basically covers it, so you don't really see it. Once you've put all the ruffles on, you're going to want to cover the very top of your blanket, and this is very simple to do. We're just going to fold the top part over twice, so once and then twice, covering up that part right there and making a really clean edge. Just pin that down and then sew across. It will look something like that. Very clean and neat, and then your blanket will be completely done. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I will do my very best to answer them. Also, please subscribe to my channel and like me on Facebook. And yeah, I hope you have a good day.